Unlocking the soil's secrets. The microbial stress vaccine, revolutionizing mental health. Today we're investigating a groundbreaking discovery that connects soil bacteria, mental health, and our immune system. In 1989, a hypothesis was proposed by British scientist David Strawn. Known as the hygiene hypothesis, it suggested that reduced exposure to microorganisms in childhood due to our increasingly sterile world could lead to a weakened immune system and higher rates of allergies and asthma. Over the years, this hypothesis has evolved into what's known as the old friends hypothesis or the farm effect. This emphasizes not just our lack of exposure to disease-causing germs but our diminishing contact with beneficial microbes found in soil and the environment. Now, researchers have made a breakthrough that could revolutionize our understanding of this relationship. They've identified an anti-inflammatory fat in a soil bacterium known as Mycobacterium vaccae. What's even more fascinating is that this bacterium could be a key player in managing stress-related disorders. The research team has conducted numerous studies showing a link between exposure to healthy bacteria, like M. vaccae, and mental health. For example, children raised in rural environments, surrounded by bacteria-laden dust and animals, show more stress-resilient immune systems and may be at lower risk of mental illness than city dwellers who live in pet-free environments. The bacterium Mycobacterium vaccae, when injected into rodents, alters their behavior in ways similar to antidepressants and exerts long-lasting anti-inflammatory effects on the brain. This is incredibly important as research suggests that exaggerated inflammation boosts risk of trauma and stressor-related disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. But what exactly makes this bacterium so special? The researchers identified a novel lipid, or fatty acid, called 10-Z-hexadesnoic acid, in Mycobacterium vaccae. This lipid, when interacting with our immune cells, acts like a key in a lock, binding to a specific receptor and inhibiting a host of pathways which drive inflammation. In other words, it shuts off the inflammatory cascade. This discovery could be a huge step towards developing a stress vaccine from M. vaccae. Such a vaccine could be administered to first responders, soldiers, and others in high-stress occupations to help them fend off the psychological damage of stress. The research team's discovery not only reveals the active component of the bacterium but also identifies the receptor for this active component in the host. This knowledge could boost confidence in M. vaccae as a potential therapeutic and, if further studies show the novel fat alone has therapeutic effects, this molecule could become a target for drug development. So, what we're seeing here is further proof of how invaluable our old friends, these beneficial soil and environmental microbes, truly are. This discovery is just scratching the surface, with countless other bacteria strains in our soil waiting to reveal their health-boosting secrets. It truly is a remarkable world beneath our feet. Remember to like and subscribe for more neuroscience news updates.